Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to this session. Meeting here after a long time, but we are going to do some interesting questions today. Please let me know if you are able to hear me and see me. Can you please confirm if my audio and video is fine or not? Okay, so those who don't know me, I'm Niharika John Mehra and I have been teaching for more than we have many questions planned for this session, and you will be getting explanation of every question. We will do the questions with timer. These are one of my favorite topics, by the way. These are parajumble. We are going to do some questions of parajumble and some questions of closed test. Let's see how it goes. Also, please remember, whenever we do parajumbles, there are two main things you need to keep in mind. First is inverted triangle, that is you narrow down. Okay, you get down to the specific points later on. First, the broader information is mentioned. Second is you try to focus on hint words, and from those words, using those words, you make a pair. Once you are done with making a pair, you need to pair them again to form your final answer. So this is a great technique, and it's gonna help you guys a lot uh, in reaching to the answer. Because if there are five sentences, let's say A, B, C, D, E, and you think that directly you will be able to have an answer out of them, no, it's not gonna happen. You will first reach to some pairs and then वो pairs को साथ में लेकर आओ आप, so you will have answer. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to do. This is a topic that requires a lot of practice, so here we are. Please start working on this one. This is your first question. Good evening, good evening. We have just begin the session, so you guys can join in. Your first question, it is a question of parajumble. You have to arrange all the seven sentences here. Exam, you should be able to solve the complete question and mark 5 6 answers based on your full answer which you have solved in 2.5 to 3 minutes. Make sure to like and share the session, guys. Time up for this one. Let's understand. So answer is E, A, B, D, G, C, F. Here is the plan. Now, when you say here is the plan, that means we want the plan and then we can go with saying here is the plan. Otherwise, we won't know the plan kiska hai, kyun hai, and it is in which context. So here is the plan. Sound planning can help you win even against overwhelming odds. So imagine how easy it would be to defeat stress. Make a list. This is a direct command or a request, an order. Make a list of your daily tasks. Okay. You do need to get enough sleep. 7 hours is best. ये भी एक तरीके का suggestion है. It might be washing clothes, studying. Can you say whatever the daily tasks are? It might be list में washing clothes, studying. So B and D are a pair because I'm saying number of tasks and then I'm naming those tasks later on. I'm not aware of what is causing you stress, but if you are a high school going student, I hope that by following this simple plan, that means the plan I'm about to tell will be able to help you. So E talks about introduction of the plan, and here is the plan. Now I am giving the plan. E being the first pair hai EA, so A second ho jayega. BD is a pair, we don't know where to put yet. Eat healthy food and avoid stimulants. C. B. Make something, and there is a list D. Eat is verb first form and it is about eating something. You will see still kahan kya karenge. Then plan a schedule to know which one to tackle and when. So what is the thing that we can tackle? Tackling is to be done with washing clothes, studying, which one to do, which not to do. So G will come after you have named the task, which one to do when. B, D, G are coming together, E, A have come together, F and G are still, F and C are still, we haven't decided. You do need several hours of sleep, like 7 hours is the best, and eat healthy food and avoid stimulant. Now you have two ways to go. The better flow, if you see, is from C you go to F, because here you are talking about eat healthy food, but we don't know कि ये command किसके लिए है. Okay, this is a sentence where you have verb right there in the beginning. Imperative sentences बोलते हैं इन्हें. So that's the reason C will first come. Here you need to get enough sleep. You need to eat healthy food and avoid stimulants. So that's why C and F will come together, and now you see automatically the answer is in front of you. Okay? I hope this is fine. समझ में आ गया होगा सभी को. फटाफट लाइक और शेयर कर दो और सेकेंड क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करो. I have 6 sentences here. Please start arranging them. This one is DABFE. If the promoter is barred, which is currently the case, and his rival in the industry gets to buy up the distressed assets for a song, that would represent an undesirable outcome. Now, what do we get to see here? That uh, if there is a condition and the promoter, so we still have no idea कि ये promoter कौन है. Hold करो. The short point is that means we have already mentioned a lengthier version. The focus has to shift to ensuring sufficient competition in the bidding for the distressed assets. Okay, so focus has to shift to something else. सोचते हैं. There is every reason for EPF and NPS to set up special funds to take part in the bidding. In the bidding, that means bidding का कहीं opening होना चाहिए. There is no reason to restrict the debate for expanding the cast of would-be buyers for assets auction off under insolvency and bankruptcy code to whether the promoter of distressed company should be allowed to participate. See, we have a context here. D may author is starting with a reasoning that there is nothing to be restricted with respect to this scenario. E starts with if, F starts with if, A starts with if. These are just some conditions. एंड फेयर्स की फिनांस मैराथन की PDF चैनल पर डलवा दें. थैंक यू मनीषा फॉर ब्रिंगिंग दिस कंसर्न टू अस. आई विल talk to the team about it because I'm not the one to do it, so I'll convey your request to the team. Okay, now, so D may there is an opening that there is no reason to restrict the debate. वो आपका आ गया. If such financial investors are not available, they should be created. Already नहीं है तो create करो, है ना? Now, if steel capacity is being sold at a fraction of the cost, it makes sense for a financial investor to pick up assets and sell it later on. And if these financial investors are not available, they should be created. So यहाँ पे the common point is that F में you are getting introduction of a financial investor. E में we are saying if F is not possible, E पर जाओ. D is the beginning, so we have two things in my hands. Now, since D introduces the promoter, I have A जो कि D के साथ लग जाएगा. After completing DNA, short में we are saying the focus has to shift and this has to be done. So DAB first, second, third अपने आप हो गया. FE you have here. Now let me see if I change the color, you can see or not. Oh, anyways, I'll write it again for you guys. So DAB we have 3 together, and since D is first, AB second, third हो जाते हैं. We have F and E जो कि पेयर है. अभी C को लास्ट में लगा के देखो एंड बीच में लगा के देखो empty spaces में. Wherever you feel the flow is going perfect, that's your answer, and you will find in this case C को बीच में एकदम से बोलना is not wise because C has a concluding tone. After telling all the facts, we are saying because of the above facts, there is every reason for these to set up special funds. That's why C conclusive tone में है. Okay? That's your answer. Very simple. This one was like, see, in contrast, you should have something in contrast. This is possible, so this kya hai? It is not a luxury but a necessity for people. So it kya hai? Numbers tell story. In 2016, around so many trips were undertaken and another. So suddenly, why I'm giving numbers so much of details just in the beginning? Flying is becoming more and more common in India. So A is the beginning. It gives me the context that I'm going to talk about flying. It helps me to understand that the further data is given for what reason. Okay. This affordability will continue to drive demand. Can you see where is the affordability point mentioned? This is possible because flying is much more affordable today. So we have a पक्का pair यहाँ पर जो कि है A और F. They talk about the affordability point. He talks about flying is becoming common. So let's now take it further. How it is becoming common, why it is becoming common. So it is not a luxury, but now it is necessity. This is the reason why it is becoming common. So we have C over here. Now you will see in D and B there are numbers. Okay. Numbers के contrast में कुछ और numbers हैं. Makes sense because whenever anything is contrary to each other, आपस में contrast में होते हैं, then they are the ones जो कि किसी similar ground पे आपस में एक दूसरे के opposite. So you will find you have another pair which is D and B. Now what you have to do, you have EC, AF, DB, or you have DB, AF. Okay, so it goes like this or it goes like this. तो आप लोग को यहाँ पे बहुत इजीली समझ में आ जाएगा गोइंग फ्रॉम EC to AF where we are talking about the affordability part and then talking about taking the reader deeper into numbers and giving specifications. So उस way में this route gives us the final answer. We will do this close test now. Here are the words. I gave extra time for you people so that you can read rough, like give it a rough read, can skim. अभी next वाले से 45 seconds maximum you're gonna get per blank. Yeah, so the classes here will get regular next week onwards. I was a little busy taking classes under NPS course for descriptive. So I'll let you know the schedule. Let's do this question and then I'll let you know. This is the last blank. So I'll start explaining all the blanks, and before that, I'll tell you my schedule. So for my schedule, those who don't know, my classes here are going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Saturdays 8 p.m. The other 3 days 1:30 p.m. on this channel. We have a sister channel. The name is IBPS Hub. CGB IPPS Hub. Okay. So there my classes are going to be on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 1:30 p.m. The timing for 1:30 p.m. 45 minutes class. It's like so. 1:30 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This channel. Rest of the days on the other channel. And Saturday 8 p.m. we usually have a marathon session over here. I'll now start explaining. Even the roof of the world is not a dash to climate change. So, something being immune to something is what we understand. Okay, whenever we see anything which is imminent, it is about to happen in a short time period. Okay, eminent is someone who is important. Inane and insane people are the foolish people. So, of course, this two जो था A blank में उसके साथ में we had only this one. Now, uh, new research indicates that Mount Everest and the peaks are losing the ice cover, that snowfall in the region has been dashed. We are seeing it is losing ice cover. So, of course, the snowfall is lessening, declining, decreasing, है ना? तो बाकी यहाँ पे वर्ड्स जो थे वो हमें हेल्प नहीं कर रहे थे. आई थिंक द अदर वर्ड्स आर प्रिटी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. Deriding करने, deride is to laugh on someone, to mock someone. Over the past 50 years, the snow line has receded. Again, we're talking in the tone where चीजें decrease होती जा रही हैं. So definitely what we are going to say here is about the line going backwards, decreasing. तो वहाँ पे ये आ गया. बाकी words easy हैं. I don't find any tough word to make you revise. While the researchers cannot dash the link, the changes seen on Mount Everest and other surrounding to increases in human generated green gases, they strongly suspect some kind of thing. So, while the researchers cannot link, we want an adverb over here. Link is already cannot के साथ का main verb, तो यहाँ पे definitely आएगा. We cannot use definite because it is an adjective. Then we cannot use anything which is deferring, defer. It means delay करते जाना. Inaptly is an adverb but cannot be used here because it means in a clumsy manner. Inapt तरीके से, not in a dexterous manner. तो वो यहाँ पे सेंस नहीं बनाता था. They strongly suspect climate change is the culprit behind. Of course, not literally, but metaphorically. The के साथ मुझे E blank में noun चाहिए है. So definitely what I'm gonna do here is use a noun. तो यहाँ पे और कोई noun था नहीं. But हाँ, we do have some other words over here. So we can start with the word conjugate, which is a verb. Conjugations are found in verb. They are the forms of verb V1, V2, V3, V1 ing. It also means to combine something जो कि वापस से uncombine नहीं हो पाएगा. I hope you understand. Collate is to collect something, okay? And decrepit is an adjective that means something which is very weak. It is frail, infirmity है, कमजोरी उसमें पाई जाती है. Okay, we are gonna solve all of them, so you can ignore this instruction. You have PQRST, 5 sentences. We have another palatable question. Please arrange all the 5 sentences. I'll put the timer here. Answer is QPSRT. The federal government is supporting the electrification movement, recently announcing plans to invest this much of money. But why we are giving these details? Again, first to nahi hoga. The battery electric vehicle BEV resolution has begun as car buyers and automotive industry powerhouses alike shift their investments from gas to this. Okay, so now we know that we are going to talk about electrification and something more to it. Okay, डेफिनेटली क्यू आपका फर्स्ट था. But how fast the transition occurs, how successful it will be, it depends on A, B, C, D. R is contradicting. So, whatever will be before R, it will be in the support of this revolution coming. State governments are getting in on the action too, with states like California, etc., placing big bets on electrification. So, see, state governments, federal governments. And then we are saying state governments are getting on it too. So that's why P pehle aayega, is baad mein aayega. All are positive, all are talking about the revolution and in the manner how it is taking place. So QPS will come together. Now we are changing the tone. अब हम उल्टी बात, opposite बात कर रहे हैं कि अभी थोड़े challenges भी हैं, which is mentioned in R because here is the transitionary word. But okay, over the coming years, mass adoption will be dependent on two key factors: price and driving range improvements. So this T, it has a sense of future in it. Also it is conclusive in tone. तो वो R के बाद हम continue करेंगे कि इतनी problems तो हैं, how fast things can happen, और future में तो दो main factors होंगे. तो RT आखिरी में आ गया. You have your answer in front of you. Okay. So the approach which we follow matters a lot. It was a very easy question. You could have done it in 2 minutes. And as I have told you earlier, let's say ये exam में आता है, you will get 5 questions. Which is first one? PQRST. Which is the second one? PQRST. Which is the third one? PQRST. Which is the fourth one? PQRST. And the fifth one. ऐसे करके 5 questions आ गए आपके. Okay, and even if you take 3 minutes to solve and mark those back-to-back answers, एक एक तो करोगे नहीं, पूरा सॉल्व करोगे फिर ही आप मार्क करोगे. सो ये सीख लिया करना, तो इतने मार्क्स तो पक्के हो गए ना आपके. This is what we want, okay? And this is a topic just like RC, we require a lot of practice to get into flow, and accuracy भी रहे और time भी appropriate ही लगे. So just continue practicing, continue being here, and you are gonna get a lot of benefit. I am very sure of it. Okay. So as I told you earlier, I'm gonna meet you here on this channel from next week onwards. Back to our routine on Monday, and then Wednesdays and Fridays, 1:30 p.m. Okay, it's going to be YouTube classes those times, and then on the other channel, CGB IBPS Hub, I'm gonna take sessions on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 1:30 p.m. Okay, this is a bonus session.